tree. It's an apple tree. At the moment there are no apples. Well, you wanna know why? I'll show you in just a few moments. Because they're in the trash bags. Because we had to put them away so the geese won't come. So now the geese aren't coming, the bees aren't coming, or the wasps. You know it's bad when the wasps are coming. So we're just gonna walk around here. Do a bit of a tour. So you can see there's a basketball hoop, and we put this wooden plywood in front of it. We screwed it in with some bolts and everything here so it wouldn't tip over, because we tried putting in sand and water, which right now I believe there's some sand, but sometimes it tips over, especially with water. It could freeze and evaporate. So we recently, a year or two, maybe 3, we put in these trees to signal the border of our property. And then we have this gorgeous tree right here. And a few years ago, we got rid of the wooden playhouse, tree house. Over here, before we get to the water, we have these roses growing that have been here since 6 years ago. We planted them, and as you can see, this one is not doing so well, but over there is doing great, because over there we've planted eggshells after we use eggs to cook breakfast. So we place the eggshells here. We I think even banana peels and potato skin we've planted. And also where the treehouse used to be is a place where I've recorded some of my videos. As you can see, I think I did a workout video here. I like to read outside and just enjoy the sun. I still work out here. Right now, whole camera, that's how gigantic it is. I can't even get all of it in frame, so you get the picture. It's huge. We have our pond here. The water is not so great as last year, because last year my mom was out here with rakes, like you would rake a leaf with, and she was out here taking out the dirt and everything. But she was the only one out of all the residents' houses that connect to the lake was doing it. But this past year she couldn't do it, and the water went from clear to very murky green. And so I wonder where all our money is going for paying for this pond, especially because look how, honestly, it looks disgusting. Like, the fishes don't even want to be there, if you could see any. And so I really wonder where all our money's going for this pond, because it's obviously not going out to clean it. So I wonder if people are just pocketing our payments, because this is a shared pond. As you can see, there's other people parts over there across the lot. That's someone else's part of the pond, and then even down there someone else's. But anyways, here we have a fire pit, which once or twice a week we'll have the fire. It hasn't been recent though, due to travels. So as you can see, we have some things that need to be fired. Some things are even growing in the fire pit. But whatever weeds we have, say from this garden area, we'll just put them in here instead of putting it in the trash, because in the trash you might have to pay extra money for the trash man to take it. Or maybe that's with leaves. But if you burn anything besides wood, it might have a funky smell. So maybe not the best to do a cookout, like with sausage, or how I would like to call them, kiełbaska, which is the Polish way. I prefer kiełbaska over American sausages when I do choose to eat them. Oh, there's a fish right there. Did anyone catch it? And another thing we like to cook on the fire or on the grill is potatoes and corn. And with the corn, I just add salt. With my potatoes, I like it with salt and cream cheese. And then with the kubasket, I like it with bread and ketchup, but now probably with some spicy mustard as well, as I've recently added that to my diet. And as you see, we have added some bricks here. They were not here when we moved into this house. We've added these stones, which are similar stones you'll see outside other places on the property. We have a bird house right there next to one of our trees. So this is what it looks like, if I could get this camera working. This is our fire pit. So if you don't want to sit on bricks or concrete, you could sit in the grass and you could put blankets here and just enjoy a meal with everybody that's here. Now we're going to go a little bit to one of the many garden sections of this area. If I'm being honest, I do not know what that plant is at the moment, but it's something. We have some purple flowers, and if you know me, I like flowers, especially taking pictures of them. And over here where all the bees are gathering, as you'll see in a moment, those white flowers, you're seeing all the bees and the flies. This is our first year of having mint plants. Last year we went to Jalasko and we bought only one pot of this flower, this plant, and we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have like 30, I would say 30 stems from just one pot from Jalasko, and they have survived perfectly. They're doing swimmingly, as you see all the bees. Like, this is the bees' new favorite area. And then they're also good. We take some of the mint leaves, so not the white bits, but next to the white bits you see the mints. We'll take those, dry them, and crush it up to add to our tea. So here's that birdhouse / squirrel house, because the squirrels would climb up this to get any bread we put up there for the birds. That, say if it's stale bread, instead of throwing it away, we either give it to the birds and the squirrels, or we give it to the fishies. Here's another gigantic tree. We used to have another one neighboring it, but it was I'm pretty sure it died, and we didn't want it falling on our house, on our building, so we decided to cut it. But when it fell while cutting, it did ended up hitting the house, but it did not damage anything, thankfully. But at the time, we were like, if we don't cut this out, there's a chance of like thunder or lightning striking it and it tipping over, and we just took care of it and cut the tree that was no longer alive. And we used that wood for the fire pit. I think we also gave some wood pieces away. And as you can see here, this is my dad has been working in the garden, taking out any of the pieces that are no longer attached to the trees, cleaning them up, placing them here. This part's still part of ours. I saw a good afternoon text. Good day to you as well. Thank you for the message. Here we go. And so this would be used for firewood. And then this is the rest of what is our murky water. You can see it on the other side. And it goes much farther down that way. But yeah, since I got back home from school, the nice pond no longer that nice looking, and I really wonder what they did to this water. because last year it was nicer. But at the same time, last year my mom was frequently cleaning this out while everyone else decided not to. But honestly, if all the neighbors that share this pond decided to clean this out, it would look so much nicer than it currently does. But that is my opinion. So, yeah. But like right now you can't even see the sand that's at the bottom of the water. And just when you hit the sand and it's clear, it looks beautiful. Anyways, that is all for today. If you do enjoy this video, be sure to follow this account and have your notifications on so you know when I go live and post videos. Shorts are daily, so you don't have to question about those. Just if it's not up yet, just come back later at a later hour. And also check out my Amazon, because as I showed you, we have mint in our garden, but we also have some mint gums on Amazon as well, and one of them is discounted at the moment, so be sure to get those before the discount's gone, and we'll see y'all next